Hey, what's up, everybody? In this video, I want to talk about a guy that has been, just working his way up the depth chart, and I'm not just talking, slowly working his way up the depth chart. We're talking about a guy that is liking it to shoots and ladders. This dude started from the bottom. Now he's here, like that Drake song. He started. Any rookie coming into this league is starting from the bottom, and this dude has been turning some heads in practice, turning some heads in preseason. He's being talked about all of a sudden. We talked about him in a video a couple times ago about just a rookie to watch, a guy that's been turning some heads. But I think this guy, we're going to see a lot of him. And what I mean by that is, I think we're going to see a lot of him this upcoming season, not just giving guys breathers, but this dude's going to be, seeing some considerable playing time. And God forbid anything happens to anybody via injury or whatever, we're obviously going to see a lot more of him then. But who am I talking about? Like, who is the guy that we're talking about? We're talking about the defensive guy that we drafted. Are we talking about Lucas Van Ness? No, we're talking about none other than sixth round draft pick Carl Brooks from Bowling Green, the 6'3", 3B, 300 Bills stud. He's been turning some heads, and he's been, just showing himself to be more than reliable, out on the football field. And what makes me say that, right? What has this guy done, right? What has been his resume in college to make me think that this guy's going to be able to, do some stuff in the NFL, right? So he finished his career in Bowling Green with 27 and a half sacks, ranked third all time in the program history, which is just ridiculous, man. I love that. He has also served as the team captain for the last couple of years, so he's shown leadership there. He's also ranked number 3 in the conference and tied number 10 in the country in 2022 with a career best 10 sacks and posted a career best 18 tackles for loss, right? This dude he knows how to get in the backfield. He knows how to disrupt everything. He's shown that in college. He's starting to show that right now. We're starting to see him translate that onto the field in preseason. This guy was selected first team All American by Pro Football Focus, honorable mention All American by Pro Football Network, and first team All MAC in 2022, and earned third team All MAC honors and honorable mentions All MAC 2021. This dude has got a resume. He's the guy that you really, if he's applying for a job, he's filling out that resume sheet just fine. Like this guy's doing it right. So again, I'd love to be saying we're talking about Lucas Van Ness, which I think we're going to hear a lot of his name this year. But Carl Brooks has been, this sixth rounder out of Bowling Green. You can't miss him, right? He's shown quick feet, uncommon strength that we saw even this past Saturday night. He's dominated the line of scrimmage, and he's had more wow plays than even Devonte Wyatt, which I hate saying because Devonte Wyatt, dude, I'm so pumped about this dude from Georgia. I think he's going to be an absolute stud this year. We obviously didn't see him much last season, but this season, Devonte Wyatt is going to be an absolute. But I'm so happy to be talking about multiple guys that we're looking forward to that are going to make an impact on this team. And yes, I am talking about none other than Carl Brooks, right? So Carl Brooks, what is this guy? What has this guy done and far, this season? It's not like as far as like stats wise, right? So it's not like this guy has put together these just completely sexy stats that we can just refer back to it in so far in preseason. But obviously, Packers being in the middle of their transition period on the defensive line after losing Dean Lowry and Reed to free agency. The team's plan for this upcoming season, I know on one side is to potentially be moving Kenny Clark there. So we know that dude's going to need some breathers. And then we're also seeing behind the first line of the depth chart, the Packers are expecting rookies Colby Wooden, fourth rounder, and Carl Brooks, sixth rounder, to give the starters breather. And we're not just talking about, okay, Garrett, this guy, he did something, he was able to hold his own, not give up too much stuff while these guys were catching a breather. I think we're going to be able to see this dude make some plays and be able to continue to keep climbing those charts. Right, he's shown some maturity with his hand movement. Like I said, he's been disrupting a lot. Like this guy has been shown himself to be more than capable to either A, step in there if he has to, or B, give these guys a breather, but not just give him a breather, make an impact while he's out there. Super excited to see Brooks this season. I'm super excited to see Wyatt, like we talked about, Lucas Van Ness, but Lucas Van Ness, Carl Brooks, couple of rookies that, we're going to see a lot of and a lot doing. But I'm so happy to be saying this 6th round stud out of Bowling Green is going to be an impact for Green Bay this season.